Olympic well done yous. Let's see who we've got. Let's see who we've got here. Who's these? I say well done you to New Zealand rowers Grace Prendergast and Kerry Gowler. They had their world record. They were the world record holders, guys. The world record holders. And they had that world record beaten by a pair of Greeks. Rough. It's tough going when you have your world record beaten by a pair of Greeks. But then they just won the world record back later that same day, which to me implies that they were deliberately holding off on beating their own record before, because they knew that they could do more, but they're like, well, we're not going to break our own record. Wait till somebody breaks that, and then we're just going to come straight back in again. That is just the right side of cocky, ladies. And I love it, okay? Well done you. Also say well done to this young lady, Turkmenistan's Polina Gurieva. Polina Gurieva. She won the country's first Olympic medal since gaining independence from the Soviet Union. Always nice, I think. Always nice to be getting those victories after a breakup. Hitting a couple of W's, yeah, after that breakup. Now Russia going to be scrolling through their IG timeline, get to Turkmenistan, and just be like, a gold medal? But I told them they'd never amount to anything without me. And a bold new haircut? Wonderful. She's done that. Well done you, Paulina. Well done you, Paulina. Mystery? Mystery? My goodness. Well done you to whoever's decision it was to program the music for the Parade of Nations on opening night. Alongside all of the amazing pieces of very stirring classical music, was an adaptation of the music from the Starlight Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, this is the first of a few of these well done yous that really would have been enhanced by playing a little clip from the Parade of Nations, but the Olympics got their impasse on and blocked last week's video entirely. Not just you can't monetize it, blocked it entirely, nobody else can watch it. Not because of the Eric the Eel stuff, but because of those little clips, this is true, the little clips that you guys sent in for the art bet. You believe that? 10 seconds of shaky footage of a TV showing the Olympics and they're losing their tiny minds. Absolutely pathetic. I don't use that word often, but I'm going to use it now. Absolutely pathetic. So I would be showing you a clip of this, but I can't. Luckily for you, I'm a great singer. All the people coming out with the flags. It was pretty much like that. It was pretty much like that. And it was a wonder. I mean, it's a Japanese game. It's a Japanese game. Japanese culture. Why are we not putting that in there? Absolutely fantastic. Well done you to whoever that was. Here's another one that would have benefited from a little clip. I say well done you to Dean Boxall. He is the Australian swimming coach. He's watching his ward. I don't know what the nomenclature is, but somebody he trained win the 400 meters freestyle gold medal. The central thesis of Well Done You, of course, is that it is important to recognize when other people do good stuff. Then they're nice about your stuff. Soon enough, the world is just full of people being nice about stuff. Okay, that's the central thesis of Well Done You. And Dean here really exemplifying that. He was as happy as anybody I have ever seen about someone else doing good stuff. You should watch the video. Seriously, it's how can I say this in a keeping it PG? It was a very humpy celebration. Can I say that? It was a very humpy celebration. Let's say that. But if you give that a watch, it's going to make you up your game the next time you're supposed to be cheering someone else on, because he's really raised the standard of it. So well done you, Dean. Dean. Also well done you to Japan's Abe Hifumi and Abe Uta. They became the first ever brother and sister to win gold medals in individual events at the same Olympics. They did it about 9 minutes apart, both winning gold medals, both in judo. Judists. It's a terrific achievement. And what's even better is that because they were both in judo, when this brother and sister inevitably fight It's going to be absolutely incredible. Technically precise and exciting. It's going to be like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but without the palpable chemistry. And of course, them fighting is inevitable because they're siblings, and my parents always told me that siblings will always fight and grow to hate each other, which is why it's better if I didn't have any siblings to play with. So well done you guys, well done you. I'm going to say well done you to Kwang Hong Chan from China. Every Olympian, of course, striving for perfection. That's what Olympians do, but not many achieve it. Absolute perfection. This little lady, however, 14-year-old Quan from China, got perfect scores in 2 of her 5 dives in the 10-meter platform final. Just 10s. Couldn't have done anything better at all. That's one part of it. That's one part of it. That deserves a well done you. Of course it does. The other part of it is her face. You'll notice that the picture here is a touch blurry. It's a touch blurry. That's because this is a screen grab from the video seconds after she was told that she had done a perfect dive. Was she over the moon? Was she joyous? Was she a little pleased? No. Just another dive, guys. Just another dive. It means nothing. Absolutely nothing unless I win that gold medal. I could do 100 perfect scores, and if someone else does 101, then it's a waste of everyone's time. Now, when she got that gold medal, bang, big smiles. Big, big smiles. But until that confirmation, means nothing. Means nothing. That's a temperament of a champion. I'm not 100% sure I'd want to hang out with her. Well, not this version of it. Maybe this one. But dang it, she's a competitor. You can't take that away from her. Well done you, Quan. Well done you to New Zealand weightlifter Laurel Hubbard. Well done you, Laurel. Laurel became the first transgender athlete to qualify for a solo event at the Olympics. It's pretty impressive. Now, a lot of people, of course, when it comes to transgender athletes in sport, they do complain, especially with transgender women have an unfair advantage in sporting competitions because of their previously masculine bodies. But the good news is what Laurel did here is very, very good for the cause to allay any fears of these people. She actually performed pretty badly. And so that if that doesn't cure people's, well, I'm worried that they're going to be amazing. Nope. So that's well done, Laurel. That's equality. That's equality. Laurel doing her bit. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. You love to see it. Now, this one was going to be last. I'll be honest, this one was going to be last. But I'm going to say well done to these people. These 3 people who acted out all 50 events in the Olympics using the pictogram system. This is the triathlon, obviously the bike and the running and the swimming. But they did them all. Again, this would have been the last one if I could have shown a video because it's absolutely amazing. But I can't, so you will just have to imagine. Or look it up afterwards. In fact, I'm going to drop some links into the chat at the end of the episode for the 3 that should have had videos. Okay, this is one of the most creatively ambitious and spectacular things I think I've ever seen. Absolutely unbelievable. If I could give this a mark, bang, 10s across the board. Yeah? And finally, well done you to 13-year-old Sky Brown for winning a bronze medal at skateboarding. Totally rad. Totally rad. Absolutely bitchin'. Especially because she's British. Yeah? And in all my time being intimidated walking past skate parks and on the south bank of the Thames where there's a big skateboarding area there, any time I have walked past any skateboarder in the British Isles, I don't think I have ever seen someone land a trick successfully. So to come from that kind of pedigree to win a bronze, super duper impressive. Super duper impressive, Sky. Well done you. And she is the first lady bronze medal skateboardist ever. She's the first. There's only going to be one first, okay? And she is absolutely the first. And that's an honour that's going to stay with her. Yeah, she'll be able to tell her grandchildren about that in about 50 years. And at that point, we'll have the same Olympic events, but every single one of them, all of the names will be preceded by either the words hyper, hover, or hollow. But well done you, Sky. Well done you to all of them, I think. Well done you to all of them. Absolutely fantastic. Some real achievements in this Olympics. If I was wearing a hat, I would take it off to you guys.
You just watched a highlight from the Most Week show. Congratulations. If you're still hungry for more, there's a playlist to my left with every single episode on it. But if you want to experience the show in the way that God and I intended, you're going to have to watch it live. Twitch.tv/iamnotme, iamart, most Sundays. Like the name, it's clever. You're going to enjoy